Hey, what's going on, guys? So if you guys watched the last video, I mentioned that I was going to be doing an off-road event. The next off-road event I'm going to be attending is Tar Hollow. You have to buy tickets to go to this off-road event. It's at the end of next month. It's like a Friday, Saturday type of event. I'm going to be arriving early Saturday morning. I'll include a link in the description below for that event. When I signed up, I think there was like 30 tickets left, so there's probably some tickets left. If any of you guys are going to be at this Tar Hollow off-road event, let me know. Let me know in the comments or something, and maybe we could be part of the same group when we go off-road. Aside from that, I've been taking the Jeep off-road a lot since I live in Long Island. I have been taking it to the beach a lot, so this is going to be for you Jeepers or off-roaders that doesn't matter if you have a Jeep or a truck, whatever you have. If you're out here in the Northeast with the winters, the salt, all that stuff, your vehicle's going to get rusty. So these are just a couple of tips that I implement on my vehicles, and I did it on my last Jeep and done it on some of the other off-road vehicles that I've had. I'm going to show you right now real quick. It's real simple. Let's get to it. Alright, so first thing, which I believe is very necessary, is go ahead and go buy yourself one of these. Usually what I do is every time I come home from the beach, I'll go ahead, I'll just, hook up the hose to this, and I'll let this run. I'll put it like in 3 different positions. I'll do like front, middle, and rear, and let this run underneath the Jeep. It'll just be like, just like that. And I'll let the water run for like, I'd say maybe like 10 minutes in each position, just to kind of free up a lot of the loose sand and hopefully get rid of any salt that's underneath. Now, the other thing that I like to do, which usually releases a lot of sand, you may or may not realize how much sand gets in there, is in the actual frame. I'm going to show you right now how I go ahead and clean that out. So all you got to do is you basically it's a regular hose with no attachment to it. If you look underneath on the Jeep, well, right here actually, see this hole right there? It's a hole in the frame. I'll go ahead and I'll basically just stick the hose right in there and just flush everything out. Now the frame has a few holes. I'll do it in there. Another spot that I'll do it is, let me see if I can get the camera to focus, right there. And over here on the front. Yeah, you see that other hole right there? Basically just go ahead and stick the hose in there and let it run. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. The last time I went to the beach, I forgot to do it. Well, I didn't forget, I was too busy, didn't have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now, and let's see if it frees up some of the sand that's in the frame so it doesn't sit there all week until the next time I go off-roading. Let me go ahead and just turn on the hose. All right, so right now you're gonna see I already turned on the hose, obviously, and that middle hole over here, the hose fits perfectly in there. So when I put the hose in there, I kind of just went in and then went to the right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the hose out and then push it to the left. Since the driveway's already on the slopes, it's gonna go ahead and just flush everything out, clean everything inside the frame. Some of the holes are a little bit smaller, and you actually have to hold the hose there with your hand. So now it's just basically going in the other direction. You can see all the water flowing on the other side now. And you have to do this on both sides of the frame on the Jeep. Just let it run for a little bit. While that's running, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll show you something else that I don't like on the Jeep, which is, my Jeep's brand new, and it just shows you how fast things start to rust. I like to keep my Jeeps looking pretty much brand new. You see this? This is already rusting a little bit here. Got some more over here on the bolt on the bottom. I'm going to be making a video soon on what I'm going to do to keep that all looking brand new. I'm going to get rid of the rust and paint everything up. You see some more over here in the back. And basically it's just maintenance. You have to keep doing this on a regular basis. Keep an eye on the rust underneath the vehicle. And if you keep up with it, the vehicle will look brand new underneath all the time. Especially when you go off-road, because when you go off-road, you're gonna be scraping the paint that's on the frame and it's gonna start rusting. So if you go ahead and you just attack that rust, paint it, I'll show you guys the products that I use in a future video. All right, let's go ahead and unplug the hose from this side and go on the other side. All right, guys, so I didn't film me doing the other side of the frame, but it's basically the same exact procedure. Just go on the side of the frame on the Jeep. All the holes you see on the side, just put the hose in there, let everything get flushed out. Run that oscillating sprinkler underneath the Jeep. Anytime you hit the beach, that kind of thing, just to kind of, you know, just wash underneath any salt, anything that's gonna, you know, start causing any kind of rust. Now, even if you do everything I'm telling you right now, I promise you, you will still have rust, but you'll have less. And for the rust that does come after I do all this stuff, and I still get any more rust, like I said, I'll be making videos showing you guys how to get rid of the rust, paint it, and keep your frame looking brand new. Not just the frame, but everything underneath, like any of the bolts. I'll go ahead, anything I see rust on, I'll just paint it. And like I said, I'll show you in another video. Unfortunately, it's been like this all day with the weather. It's been drizzling all day, so I can't really have the camera in the front. Let me see. But like I said, I showed you guys how I did it on the one side. It's the same exact procedure on the other. It's still drizzling a little bit, but very little. Besides what I just showed you guys, I have a couple of products and small mods that I have to still install. Probably gonna try and start installing it a little bit later. All right, guys, so it looks like it's started to slow down a little bit with the drizzling. Like I said, just go ahead and do that with the sprinkler and put the hose inside the frame on the sides, and then follow the instructions on the other video that's going to be coming soon on how to get rid of the rust, and you should be able to keep your Jeep looking brand new. Again, I'm sure a lot of the Jeepers out there might already know about this, so if you already know about it, then disregard. But for you new Jeepers that want to keep your ride looking good, just go ahead and follow those instructions. And as always, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thanks for watching.